King, today we're here at a special event, and you've been a part of culture hip-hop for
2 decades.
2 decades. What does it mean to you to be here tonight, to be honored at this event?
Well, first of all, big shout out to Peter Thomas. I actually, the first music conference I ever went to was How Can I Be Down? And Peter Thomas and a couple other gentlemen were responsible for that. And they had an actual event called the Willie Awards. And being a youngin' from Washington, D.C., respecting what those guys were doing, I wanted to be involved on some level, man. And Peter and I became good friends back then, and we remain good friends to this day.
You being from Washington, D.C., there haven't been a lot of hip-hop artists come out that city. I mean, the city's known for go-go music.
Right.
With the exception of Wale that most people know.
Right.
Why do you think that DC hasn't got that kind of exposure for hip-hop?
Well, actually, when I was vice president of Rockefeller, I tried to sign the go-go band UCB because I just wanted to do something for DC. I soon after discovered Wale and signed Wale as well. And we had a bunch of artists in that realm or that era actually that are coming out now. We have Shy Glizzy. Back then we had Gordo Brega, who's big on the Spanglish hip-hop scene. So we actually have a lot of them now. Back in the day, I think DC was just comfortable with their home cooking. I think that go-go was something we had that we can go do 3-4 days out the week, and it was just a blessing to have our own form of music. So if you think about a lot of the greats, they came into DC, went to Howard University, they loved our diversity in women, and kept coming back. So I call DC the drive-through, and it's been the drive-through in hip-hop for years.
You're now with Revolt TV, which is they're making some noise out in the streets right now.
Absolutely, the new #1 name in music.
How did you come about to land that position? Obviously, I know you're good with Diddy, but more importantly, you've done a lot of stuff here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that would kind of create a lane for you to do that.
Well, initially, Diddy was after me to come run Ciroc. And after me turning it down a couple times, I knew that he was launching this new network, and I wanted to be a part of curating pop culture. I think the millennial generation is one of the most interesting generations ever, with the usage of the internet and the access they have with the internet. And I just wanted to be responsible. I have a 10 and a 13-year-old, and I thought it made perfect sense. And yeah, who better than come get than the lifestyle specialist?
I recently saw you at a basketball game. You had your children there with you.
Yeah.
And I would say they're about 8, 9.
10 and 13.
10 and 13. How do you feel about them being a part of culture hip-hop? And is their interest, do they have any interest to be a part of culture hip-hop?
Well, I mean, they're born into it. I mean, by default, whatever I'm into, whatever I've done in my life, they will have a piece of. So they love it. I mean, they listen to things that actually at this age I'm starting to be like, you need the clean version. Never thought I'd say that ever in my life, but I will accept the OG status that I've reached. But it's amazing, man, to just see them grow up as kids. My youngest son was a freakish athlete, Kyle. He's 10 years old. He's out there yesterday. I flew home early. I was in New York. We're getting ready for Revolt Music Conference, but I came home a day early because he had a 7 at night football game and I couldn't miss it. Had 2 touchdowns, about 160 yards. It was amazing, man. So, they are hip-hop. I am hip-hop.
How's the conference doing right now?
It's doing great, man. We are 85% sell-throughs on the highest package, which shows that people want to learn. But we have the most amazing panel ever assembled for a music conference. I mean, you got Bob Pittman from Pepsi, you got Jimmy Iovine, you have some of the hierarchy from Shazam and Vivo. So it's going to be an amazing conference, man.
Like a technology.
Well, it's actually innovation. Those companies are, on the forefront of innovation, and you cannot connect the dots in music without connecting the dots through from music to innovation. So that was our goal.
Lastly, what would you like to see come out of Atlanta and hip-hop? Because obviously we've been making a lot of noise in Atlanta.
I just want to see the music mean more than. I think that they're hitting it on the head with the dance movement and the fun. I just want it to mean a little more. That's just me getting older. If I was young, I was on NWA and, but I had NWA and then I had Tribe Called Quest to balance me out. I don't think they got much balance.